Sound good?
Yeah, boys.
Play good lacrosse. Let's go.
All right, twos. Let's play some good lacrosse.
Yeah.
All right, you start 3. 1, 2, 3.
These past weeks have been some of the busiest of the season for the Lancers, playing 4 games in just 6 days, including 5 games in 2 weeks.
You're on it.
Unlike previous games where the offense was strong, against Blue Valley, the Lancers came out flat, struggling to score. In spite of this, the defense played intense man-down defense, only letting in 1 goal in that defensive set. The cohesiveness between offense and defense sputtered. The defense was unable to clear the ball, while the attackers were unable to put the ball in the back of the net. Despite the loss, players believe the game will prove to be beneficial. The unexpected loss is a sign of complacency, a wake-up call to the core of the team to change the intensity they bring into practice. In the midst of their hectic schedule, the team has shifted focus in practice to prepare for one of their 2 tournament trips, St. Louis. There, East will face some of its fiercest competition of the entire season, playing Desmet and St. Louis University high schools, both of which are extremely talented teams.
And really kept on the guys on the field about keeping that level of play up, no matter who we're playing. Because, you know, the hard thing in Kansas City is you kind of have those lapses where it's easy to fall back into old habits that aren't good habits. You know, it's not something differently. I think the coaches are just a little more diligent about making sure that we keep the level of play here, because we know that, you know, going into the end of the season, when we go to St. Louis, we've had letdowns in the past, and it's because we're not used to the speed that they're playing at.
Not the last year's team was bad. Last year's team was good, but they were still a little shook of the St. Louis kids. They were still a little nervous about them, and we played a tough game against SLU. I think it was like 16-5. And then Desmet we played. Desmet was good last year, and it was the worst loss I've ever taken in any sport in all my life. I think we were down 14-2 at half. I mean, it was just, we got off the bus and like, it couldn't end fast enough, that game. It was just horrible from the start. This year it's gonna be a different story.
Kind of started simulating with our defense about 10 minutes a day. You know, they like to press. They're big athletic guys. They like to press outside the box, and it's really important that our offense keeps our feet moving, catches on the run, throws on the run. And that's the hardest thing to simulate, because some teams out here, you know, they don't press out as much. And it's not that our guys can't handle it, but they're just not ready for it. So we're really trying to simulate it on our own in our practice so that we're ready this year.
You know, just going on the road, you play a game when you get there, you go to sleep, you turn around, less than 24 hours, you're going again. And if you could walk out of there 2-0, you really got to be feeling good about yourself.
Tune in to the next episode of Face Off to see if all the preparation pays off, and if the Lancers can bounce back from their loss against Blue Valley.